and welcome to this session. We are going to construct histograms using R software. This is the part 4 of this series. I'm your instructor Rajesh Durbala and I'm an assistant professor in business analytics and research methodology. So what are we going to do in this session? In this session we are going to plot a normal distribution curve onto a histogram. Okay, so let's get going. Now this is my R Studio. Let us import a file on which we are going to learn or we are going to plot the curves. So first and foremost, let us import the data file. Okay, this is my Excel sheet from where I will just get my data. I'll be using a data file called lost baggages. Okay, late or lost baggage. So this is the file on which I'm going to work. I'll definitely share a link with you so that you can download this file and even you can practice the same. So this is the file. I'm importing it. Great. So this is the file on which I'm going to work on. Okay, let's get going. I put in the basic commands so that we can save time. I'll explain you each and every command that you are going to use. So let me just expand this. I'll break down the commands so that everything is visible to you. Okay, that's fine. Now right. Okay, now first and foremost, let us construct a histogram. Okay, now this is the histogram. Hist, this is the file name, dollar, the column name. Okay, so color, I'm going to give a red color. The labeling for x-axis is bags lost. The labeling for y-axis, that is ylab, is frequency. This is the title, bags lost histogram. Okay, now let us introduce something called a rug. Okay, I'll tell you what a rug is. A rug is basically a scale that you can see at the bottom of the bars that includes all the possible data points in the given data set. So when you have a huge data set, a rug doesn't look good, but I just wanted to introduce a new command for you so that you can understand. Okay, so this is a rug, in brackets you write jitter, the file name and the column name. That's it. Okay, so it's a kind of a scale that you get at the bottom of the bars. Fine. Now once I run this command, let me run this command for you so that we can get a histogram. So this is the histogram for the data set that I have just imported. I have the title for it, I have the y-axis, I have the x-axis. Okay, now let's introduce the rug. Okay, you can see rug bracket jitter, then bracket the file name, dollar, column name. Okay, run this. You can see you will find a scale at the bottom of these bars. This is what is called a jitter. Okay, since I have too many data points, so this looks a bit clumpy here and there because this is the area where you have the maximum density of all the data points. As the density decreases, you see the clumpiness of these data points also decreases. Fine. Now here onwards we are going to start constructing the normal distribution plot. Okay, so first let us rename the file and the column, the data that we are going to work on. The data, let us name it as x. So x is this column, that is bags lost or bags late or lost column from this file. Okay, so henceforth my data is renamed as x. So run it. Great. Now let us say this entire histogram, okay, this entire histogram, that is h. Okay, so h is the histogram with data x, color red, X lab bags lost, and Y lab is frequency. Okay, run this. So this entire histogram is now saved in a vector called H. Now this is X fit. Now we are fitting it in X plane. Now X fit equals to SEQ, sequence. Now these are the parameters that are required for a normal distribution plot. Now min of X, the minimum value of X, the maximum value of X, and the length. Okay, now basically if